what's my curl type? Here's the thing. When it comes to curl types, it really doesn't matter that much. You could be type 2, type 3, type 4, A, B, C, you name it. A lot of people put a lot of weight on figuring your curl type out. But there are other things that matter so much more when you're trying to figure out what to do with your curls. Number 1, your porosity. Number 2, your density. Number 3, your hair type. You might be asking yourself, what do you mean your hair type versus your curl type? Are those different? They are. You see, I'm referring to your hair thickness. Thick, normal, and fine. The best way to test this is to take one of your hairs, pull it out if you want. And when you pull that hair and put your finger across it, moving down the shaft, you're probably gonna feel one of 3 things. If you do this and you feel all of a sudden, you're like, well, wait a second, I'm not feeling anything, then that means you have fine texture. Meanwhile, if you feel across and you're feeling something that feels almost like a thread, then we are one and the same, because that means you have a very thick texture. And if you're like, well, wait, I kind of have something I don't really know that fits either of those, you probably have more of a normal texture. Now that you've identified it, now what do we do? If you have a finer texture hair, it means that you need to stay away from heavy oils. Heavy oils are going to really weigh down your hair because it just can't handle it. Look for a leave-in or a curl cream that has more water-based ingredients or lightweight oils, normally in a spray bottle. If you have thicker hair like me, I love oil and emollient-rich ingredient creams. Normally they come in a tub. If you take a look at the ingredients, you're gonna see a lot of oil-based ingredients towards the top. And if you're right in the middle, you're a lucky one. You can kind of go a little bit both ways. Just don't use too much of the oil rich, and you can probably use plenty of the stuff that's in a spray. Next, I'm gonna help you identify porosity, so make sure to follow along for that video.